Hi everybody, I am Dr. T. Miranda Lakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph College, Kadalur. So in the last class, we saw about what is actually an operating system is and what is meant by a kernel and what is meant by booting and what are the types of booting. So today we are going to see about the various services of operating system, or we can say it as the functions of operating system. So what are the services this operating system is providing? We are going to see it in this session. So there are three different services of operating system. One is the information management. In short, you can say it as IM. Process management, it is PM. Memory management, it's MM. What are these things? Information management, process management, memory management. The work of operating system is being splitted and it is being given the name as information management, process management and memory management. So what is information management? Information management is used for storing, retrieving, modifying or information from various devices. If you're going to use your hard disk or if you're going to use a pen drive, any devices, if you want to store it or if you want to retrieve it or if you want to go in for any modification, this information management will be taking care of it. Now we are going to see what are the various system calls for your information management. What is meant by a system call? A call made to a system is called as system call. So we people will be communicating with your operating system through system calls, or we people will be communicating with the system through system calls. So now we can see the various system calls for your information management. So creating a file, creating a directory, changing a directory, open a file, close a file, read a file from any devices, or if you want to write a file, or if you want to create a pipe or create a link, all these will be done by your information management. What is meant by creating a file? So if you're going to give it as file new, and if you're going to create a new file, that is called creating a file. This will be taken care of your information management. Similarly, if you want to create a directory, so directory is nothing but, now if I want to create a directory Miranda. So if you want to create a directory, means you're going to create a new folder Miranda. That is creating a directory. That is done by your information management. Change a directory. Change directory is nothing but you're going to change from Miranda to some other directory. That is called as changing a directory. Similarly, if you want to open a file, so file, you'll be going to opening a file, can go in for any file opening. That is done by your information management. Next, you're closing a file. Next, if you want to read a file from any devices, or if you want to write a file through any devices, these things are done with your information management. The last two, creating a pipe and creating a link, this is especially designed for your Unix operating system. So creating a pipe, so when you're going to go in for your Unix operating system, you will be clear about what is my creating a pipe and creating a link. The next management is your process management. Process management. So we are having two environment. One is uniprogramming environment. The other one is your multi-programming environment. Uniprogramming environment, this process management will not be taking care of it because we are going to have only a single program that will be executed. But in your multi-programming environment, there will be more than one process that has to be executed by your CPU. But you people know that a processor, that is a CPU, can execute only one instruction at a time. So which process has to be inside your CPU? All these things will be keeping track, will be done by your process management. So these are the various system calls for your process management. First one, creating a child process for your parent process, dispatching a process, run a process, ready a process, block a process, suspend, resume, terminate, delay a process and fork a process. What are these things? Run a process. Run a process is nothing but when you're going to place a process inside your, that is your CPU, then it is called as running a process. If a process is ready and it is being inside your main memory, then it is called as ready a process. Block a process. If the process is being gone for any IO operation, then we will be saying that that process is being blocked. Similarly, dispatching a process from your main memory, if you are going to put it inside your CPU, that is called as dispatching. You are going to dispatch from your main memory to your CPU, then it is called as dispatching a process. Suspend a process is you are going to run a process for some reasons. If you want to stop a process, then you will be going for suspending. Resume, after suspending, again if you want to continue with that process, then we will be giving it as resume a process. Terminate, if you want to stop a process completely, if you want to end a process completely, then we will be saying it as terminating a process. Delay a process, if you want to stop for some time, then it is called as delaying a process. So fork a process is especially designed for Unix operating system, which we will be seeing later. The next management is your memory management. The memory management will be taking care of your allocation and deallocation of memory chunks. So in your main memory, which process has to be placed, which process has not to be placed, what is the size of your memory, every details this operating system will be keeping care of it. The operating system keeps a list of memory locations before the program is loaded in your main memory from the disk. The main memory consults this to the free list and then allocate the memory into the process. The various system calls for your memory managements are allocating a chunk of memory to a process and deallocating a chunk of memory from the process. Allocate is nothing but you're going to allocate space. If a process is going to request, I want main memory, then this main memory will be allocate, that is your memory management will be allocating your main memory. Deallocating is we are going to finish the process and we are going to terminate it. After termination, you have to remove it from your main memory. That is called as deallocation of your memory chunks. Thank you.